Hello, James, and welcome to a Monday update on a Sunday, but still talking about Monday, possibly. Anywho, if you watched the last video, which you were in, um, we were at a wedding. So this week has really been kind of putting together wedding photos and getting those sent off to the bride and groom and family, and watching anime, Ultra Plus, if you know what I'm saying. So what else do I have to say? Anime and wedding photos. I kind of enjoyed parts of doing the photos. I thought a few of them came out decent, and yeah, not 100% sure if I'm addicted to Leica yet, but I did really like that lens. I would have to really get used to and there's things about the camera body I really liked, but I would have to get used to other things about it. But yeah, I think the images, the ones that some of them turned out quite beautiful. I liked the bokeh, and also I used in DaVinci Resolve 21 Beta. I used the new Photos tab page, whatever it's called, to do all the post production work, and I quite enjoyed it actually. I spent most of the time in the Photos tab, but there were times when I hopped over to color where I did a little bit of masking and adjustments there. So it's kind of cool. You can do photo work or node-based workflow with photos now. Maybe that was a feature in other photo apps in the past. I don't remember. Other than that, as you can see, I've got the little SmallRig flashlight, which is creating that little play button in the background. It's not casting the red light on me though. That is another SmallRig, which I got from B&H, because I spent $50 on a battery that didn't work, and so I sent that back and got this, which was $50. So I was like, need more lighting. So yeah, I've got SmallRig, two SmallRig lights, one to light the wall, one to light me, and then over to the left of me, I've got the kind of traditional softbox lighting system that I don't know how long we've had now, at least since 2020, because that's when you brought it over to my old house. So, all kinds of stuff. Hopefully this video is lit and in focus. I'm recording this on the Nikon ZFC, and it's got the little flip out screen, and it looks like I'm in focus. So yeah, hopefully this is all good. And of course, audio on my Rode. Doesn't have the name on the front. I think it's the NTS Mini or something. So yeah, gonna play around with this. Find a blank wall to do some lights, as I've done here, and do some audio. I am doing laundry, and I think that may have just done some autofocus crap, which bugs me. I gotta play around with settings on this. Anywho, I am doing laundry in the background because every day is laundry day. But I could have timed this video better. But Monday's going to be a busy day, so I thought I'd update you today. Yeah, it's been anime and it's been wedding photos. Haven't watched any other movies, even though I've got a few piling up from the library that I gotta watch again, or return, or stop getting so many movies from the library. Anywho, so yeah, hopefully this week I will watch some films, but hopefully, more importantly, I will write a script or make a short film or something. I'm like, I should make a short film. I'm like, or maybe I should write a script for a short film and then have more of a plan going into the short film. Oh, wait, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last update on the 27th. So last weekend, April was busy, and April was just meh. There was a lot of things going on, but the wedding was nice, and also I helped kind of with a short film here in Olympia. So Ole Film participates in the 253 film competition from like the Tacoma Theater, the Grand something in Tacoma. Should have looked that up more. But so Ole Film buys the or pays for, because you have to pay to, I don't know. I didn't look into the details much because Ole Film was paying for it, right? Or covering all the details. Holy shit, it is on autofocus. Sorry. I'm not going to cut. Ah. Anywho. Focus issues. I need to look into settings because that's not awesome. Anywho. So I held the boom mic and then like a little, like a shade thing to kind of block light. So that was fun. Kind of hang out with a couple of local filmmakers and some actors. One of the actors I was talking to her, and she does theater mostly in Olympia Little Theater, which I've seen. I've driven past that before. Never actually gone to. But I was thinking about that. There's a lot of theaters and a lot of talent around here, so I was like, I just need to get my shit together. And seems like there's a lot of resources to make stuff. The question is, what to make in a world full of AI instant creations and remakes. I saw an article this morning. I was about to flip out about focus again. I really need. All right, I'm sorry about the focus on this video. No focus. Anywho, we'll focus on what I'm talking about. So there's apparently Disney's making Tangled, the live action version. So I was like, yeah, they're making a remake of a story that was a film that was based loosely on the cover art of a Grimm's fairy tale story. Anywho, I was like, in a world of remakes and retellings, then, what do you make? And then the AI stuff, which is just a remake of something else. I've never found AI to be, and AI is a pretty broad term, obviously, speaking more about generative AI, is I haven't found it to be terribly original. I remember in the early days, I was using it, playing around with it, and you could ask it to do a specific thing. On this code example, because I used to do code, as you know, and I was like, this is, I've seen this clearly, like this is in a blog post. And then you ask it architecture questions, which I always find frustrating because it does just the most, whatever, however much shit has been trained on it. And I was like, opinions, but yeah, anyway, I don't know where I went with that. I guess, the point is like, everything's a remake or AI or whatever. And then you also have like, everything, there's nothing original. So just make something that's loosely based on something else. So, I guess my idea at the moment is interpretation, right? It's like, oh, here's an idea, and you could interpret it a lot of ways. And depending on how you interpret that idea, it could be, or even execution, right? Like, let's say, like, oh, here's an idea. One's executed well, one's executed poorly. So yeah, gonna play around with ideas and how to execute them in a way that is pleasant to watch or something. I don't know. Still learning, trying to figure out why make movies over anything else in this world. Yeah, I don't know. But I do like playing around with, I guess, imagery and things like that, even though I swear the focus keeps messing around. I'm getting distracted. This is good and bad, having a screen to flip out, because then you can see every time it tries to do something bad. And you're like, no. It's good for framing, bad for focus. I gotta focus. Look at the lens. And hopefully that focused. Oh, God. Anywho, I'm just going to be weirdly obsessed and jumping. My attention to whatever I'm talking about is as bad as this autofocus. So I'm going to cut this video short and call it an upload. So hopefully you enjoy this Sunday film on a Monday. Thanks so much for watching. Ta-ta. For those of you wondering the setup here, I've got a softbox here. I've got my Nikon here. I've got my computer here to record audio, because you can see a cable running out here to my mic. And yeah, my computer is just sitting on a little tripod bit there, but it seems stable enough. I totally trust it. And then you can see I've got my little small rig light here and my small rig flashlight here, doing that on a blank wall. And that is how you make YouTube videos, I guess.